Now paper number 85, Rrb Clerk Prelims. Now in this one question numbers 1 to 5. It is based on a square table. There are 8 persons who are seated around the square table 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now these 8 persons, the persons who are seated at the corners are facing away from the center. And the remaining persons are facing towards the center. Clear? Then coming to condition number 1. B sits out to the left of you, 2 in between B and F, 2 in between G and A. A sits second to the right of the and G does not face the center. As G does not face the center, G must be at the corner. And if G is at the corner, there are 2 persons between G and A. There are 2 different possibilities. A can be either to the right hand side or A can be to the left hand side. Hence there are 2 possibilities to this one. Now G is here. There are 2 persons between G and A, isn't it? And 2 persons between, and B sits out to the left of E. B is seated out to the left of E. And in between B and F, how many people? There must be exactly 2. And 2 persons between G and A we have already taken. And A sits second to the right of D. A is seated second to the right of D. D is here. Now in this case, A is seated second to the right of D. G and H and H and F. G and H and H and F. That means H must be exact in between G and F. H is exact between G and F. And C sits second to the right of here. C is here. And G does not face the center. Isn't this is what the information given? Now in between G and H and H and F, and this H must be exact in between. Now if H is exact in between here, then now B and F there must be exactly 2 people. And again B is seated out to the left of E. As B is seated out to the left of it, let us take the different possibilities for this E. Can you take E at this place? If E is here, B sits out to the left of E, B is here. Then in B and F there must be exactly 2 people, which is not possible. Hence E cannot be at this place. Are you getting this one or not? Then can you take E at this place? And B sits out to the left of E is not possible. Hence E cannot be here as well. Then can we have E at this place? E. Now if E is here and B sits out to the left of E is not at all possible. Hence B cannot be here, E cannot be here, hence E must be here. If E is here, B is here. Now B is here, then between B and E we have taken B and F there must be exactly 2 people, F is here. Now if F is here, H is exactly between G and H and H and F. Done with this? Now this is the final arrangement we have. Then, now this is about question numbers 1 to 5. Must have been the arrangement. The next one, and 6 to 9. Now 6 to 9, these are based on syllogisms. All mangoes are kiwis. And what are the mangoes that are kiwis? All the mangoes are kiwis. Then, all mangoes are kiwis can be written as these are the mangoes that are kiwis, all mangoes are kiwis. And only a few kiwis are grapes, some kiwis are grapes but not all. And all grapes are apple, this entire grape is a part of this apple. And first one, some kiwis are apple, that is definitely true. And some kiwis are not apple, that is definitely true as well. Now to make this one false, I need to write all kiwis are apples. All kiwis are apples is true, some kiwis are not apples will be false. And so what is your answer? Only one follows, and that is choice 1, question number 6. Then 7th one. Now in this question number 7, only a few apples are kiwis. That means only some of the apples are kiwis but not all. Some apples are kiwis but not all. And all these kiwis are mangoes, this entire kiwis is a part of this mango. And only a few kiwis are grapes. Only some of the kiwis are grapes but not all. Only some kiwis are grapes but not all. Then all mangoes can be grapes. This entire mango can be a part of these grapes or not? My entire mango can be a part of grape or not? No. In order to make this one mango under this grape, then this entire kiwi is a part of grape. Isn't only some kiwis are grapes but not all, hence it is not possible. It is not possible to write down these grapes like this. Second, all grapes can be mangoes. This entire grape can be part of mango like this or not? Yes. And so only 2 follows, that is choice 2, question number 7. And 8th one, only a few kiwis are grapes. All grapes are apples. Now only a few kiwis are what? Grapes. Only some kiwis are grapes but not all. And all grapes are apple. This entire grapes is a part of this apple. And all apples are mangoes. Then first one, some kiwis are mangoes, definitely true. All apples can be kiwis. This entire apple can be a part of kiwi or not? Now this entire apple, now if you take entire apple is a part of kiwi, then entire apple is a part of kiwi. Hence apple must be here. If you write apple here, grape will also come like this. Is it possible or not? Yes. Hence what is your answer? Both 1 and 2, choice by question number 8. Then next 9th one, some bananas are grapes. Now what are these bananas? Some bananas are grapes. Some bananas are grapes. These are the bananas that are grapes. And no grape is an apple. No intersection between grape and an apple. And only a few apples are mangoes but not all. And some apples are mangoes but not all. Some bananas are mangoes. And that is false. And some bananas are not mangoes, definitely true. As some bananas are not mangoes is true, no. To make this one false, we need to prove all bananas are mangoes. Mangoes will be here. And if you write mangoes like this, then A will be here, apple will be here. All the statements are valid. Now in this one, all bananas are mangoes is true. And some bananas are not mangoes will be false. And in the same diagram, now some bananas are mangoes has become true now. Clear? Hence what is your answer? When the first one is true, second is false, second is true, first is false. Hence either 1 or 2, choice 3, question number 9. Then 10th one, how many such pairs of letters are there in the word promote? Now what is the question we have? P-R-O-M-O-T-E, promote. Now in this one, how many such pairs of letters? Now starting with P, Q-R-S-T-U-V, R-S-T-U-V-W, O, P-Q-R-S, M-N-O-P-N. And left to right, we could not able to find even a single. And again in the reverse, E-F-G-H-I-J-K, P-U-V-W-X-Y, O-P-Q-R, P-Q-R is 1. And next one, M-N-O-P, M-2-P there is another. And so many pairs we have? Only 2 pairs, choice 1, question number 10. Then 11 onwards, 11 to 15, now this is based on and 7 persons sitting in a row. Now 7 persons are seated in a row and with equal distance and all the persons are facing towards south. Now 7 persons facing towards south, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then R sits out to the right of me and one of them sits at the extreme ends of the line. R is out to the right of me, one of them is at the extreme end of the line, whether R can be at the extreme or V can be at the extreme. R sits out to the right of me because all the persons are facing towards south. Then in the second case, now V is here, R sits out to the right of V. And one of them sits at the extreme ends of the line. Only 2 persons between S and P. In between S and P, there must be exacted. P is the only neighbor of T. As P is the only neighbor of T, isn't it? Now P must be the only neighbor of T. Then no P and T must be like this. But that means T must be at the extreme end. Now here again T and P will be here. P is the only neighbor of T. Then for P we have 2 neighbors. But as for T there is only 1 neighbor. And T must be at the extreme end. And P is the only neighbor of T. And between S and P there must be exactly 2 people. Now S and P there must be exactly 2 people. And P is number of persons in between S and V. 1 less than Q and V. S and V is how many? 0. Hence in between Q and V there must be exactly 1 person. Is it possible? No. Hence no. S and V is 1 less than Q and U. Now Q and U there must be exactly 1, not possible. Now here S and V there is 1 person. Hence in between Q and U there must be exactly 2. And QRU will be here. So then R sits to the left of Q and Q is here and U will be at this place. And what is the final arrangement? TPQ RSUV. Now this is about question numbers 11 to 15. The next one 16 onwards. Now 16 to 20, they are based on set of numbers 16 to 19. In each number, the first and the second digits are interchanged. What will be the sum of the first and the three digits of the highest number? Which digit is coming to the first place? Second digit. Among the second, we need to find out the highest. 3, 2, 5, 7 and 6. Now 7 is the highest. Then sum of the first and the third digits. What is the sum of the first? Here 7 is coming to the first place. 7 plus 3, 10. 10, that is choice for question number 16. Then 17th one. Now in this question number 17, if 2 is added, 1 is added to each even digit of the given numbers and 1 is subtracted from each odd digit, what will be the second highest among the numbers thus formed? Now the question is about the second highest. Highest or the lowest is always based on the first digit. And first digit, if it is an even, 1 must be added. And odd, 1 must be subtracted. Now this is 3, now this is 4, and this is 6. Then second highest, 8 is highest, second highest is 6. And 762, that is choice to question number 17. Then 18th one. The positions of the first and the third are interchanged. What will the resultant in the first digit of the highest number? Thus formed is divided by the first digit of the lowest number. And first digit of the highest number, which digit is coming to the first place? Last digit. Hence which is the highest here? 8 will come to the first place. And first digit of the highest number, that is 8, is divided by and first digit of the lowest number. Now lowest number, what is the lowest number here? 2 is coming to the first place, isn't it? And 8 divided by 2, 4, that is choice for question number 18. And 19th one, if all the digits are arranged in ascending order within the number, and which of the following numbers will be the lowest? Ascending order means the lowest digit will come to the first place. Now here the lowest is 3, 2, 2, 3, 2. Among this, and which is the lowest here? Now 269, and here 258, and here 267. Which is the lowest? 258. And so 258, that is choice to question number 19. Then 28. Now word formation and second, third, fifth and ninth. Second, third, fifth and ninth. What are the letters we have? E, M, L, O. Now E, M, L, O are the letters we have. Now with the help of these letters, tell me what is the word that can be formed? M-O-L-E, mole. And mole is the word that can be formed, which is the, then no word is formed. Only one word is, what is the third letter? What is the third letter? L, choice 3, 28.